about RankMath.
Yeah.
It's so hyped. All right, so the question is, what do you guys think of RankMath? If you don't like it, what do you recommend? Thank you. I've never used RankMath.
We went over this last week, actually, but yeah, I've got RankMath running on a couple sites, and it's just because I purchased them operating that way. It works very similar to Yoast. It's very good. I personally use Yoast, and it just has to do with force of habit and it never letting me down, really. However, you can't really go wrong with either of them. They're going to get the job done, and they both work very similarly.
I feel like I should actually use RankMath myself. Even, I actually wrote an article on these things a while back. So RankMath, the one disclaimer is that people have talked about basically there being, not spyware, but they're basically like keeping tabs on your site and collecting information. I don't know if that's true or not. You're going to want to look into it yourself. There's plenty of like Reddit threads and group posts talking about this. Even as recently as last week, though, I've seen people kind of like dogging on RankMath, saying that basically, I don't know, you're going to want to look more into it. I don't want to say too much about it because it's not something I know too much myself. What I know is that the tried and true Yoast is working perfectly fine, unless you're like one of those, if you want to look into RankMath, the only real reason I would look into RankMath is if you're one of the very small percentage of people who need the paid features of the other plugins. And if you need those paid features, RankMath is offering a lot of those features for free. It might just come at the cost of them kind of monitoring your site. But yeah, do your own research. If you don't need the paid features, the other ones are working just fine. I used Yoast myself personally. And at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. These things are all doing the same thing unless you need the paid features.
Yeah, just make sure you're doing it right.
Yeah, and one more thing, don't use the suggestions that any of them are giving you, right?
Right.
So you're basically just using these things as a tool to, change stuff like the title, the meta, get your XML sitemap, stuff like that. I would not take the suggestions that it's telling you to do as far as on-page optimizations. This stuff might get better in the future, but as far as right now, this stuff isn't hard to learn. You can learn it. You can learn how to do on-page yourself and make the optimizations yourself without these free plugins telling you how to do SEO. So I would stay away from that.